Sports sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM.
Good afternoon. Ito po sa 92.3 News FM. Kasama pa rin natin sa ating studio itong ating Junior Carter na si Gabe Cabrera at ang kanyang uncle na si Kevin Tayaw.
And became overall drift champion in 2008. Sammy retired last year in drifting to focus on business and coaching nephew Gabe Cabrera. Una yung mga kaibigan ko si Kevin Tayaw. Gabe muna. Gabe, being the youngest in your field, how does it feel? Ikaw yung, di ba kasi ito parang ako yung bata, parang nabubuli ako ng mga mas older sa akin, but how do you manage yung gano'n na successful ka at your age?
Well, you have to be motivated to win because everyone thinks like you're the underdog, so like you're at the bottom of the food chain, parang gano'n. So that motivates you to get to the top. And that's what motivates me to become successful.
Mag-isip ko nga ba, parang certain ka lang sigurado ka. Year ka na ba? Are you magaling na? Are you in high school already?
First year.
First year high school. Saan ka school?
Makati Christian School. Pasok to.
Yes, pasok. Yeah. Ang nanay po nito ay dating newscaster at a very young age. Nag-retire. Si Gabe is, bakit yun ang napili mo agad, karting or any other sport na na-try mo before itong karting?
I've tried golf before. I've tried that, but I mean, I have talent there also, but my heart wasn't just there. Like, I didn't really find, what you call this, my craving for it. When I played it, yeah, I mean, it's fun, but my heart wasn't there. And I tried karting, racing. I went to my Tito Kevin's races, drifting, and I really liked it, so I wanted to try. Then I got into karting, and I liked it. So.
And who motivated you to go into karting?
My Tito Kevin, first, he taught me how to do cars and like that, telling me like what are the parts of the car, how to work it. So then I got interested in it. So yeah.
But before that, were you watching car races on TV?
Yeah, yes, I was.
And have you been following Formula One and car rallies?
I've been following the races. Yeah.
So now who are your favorite drivers?
Ayrton Senna. Yeah.
Oh, Senna.
Yeah, Senna. Motivational.
Talagang kasi si Senna, ano ba yan? Pero kilala niya si Ayrton Senna. Sa clinic mo na yan, di ba? Karting clinic.
Yeah.
And then after the clinic, sumama ka agad sa mga races. Kasi nakita ko, ang bilis ng development mo. From 2011 to 2013, in 2 years time, ang dahil mga agad na mga titles.
Yeah. Surprisingly that like I'm getting a lot of exposure, a lot of sponsors come to me because of the success I have. That's why like I'm really grateful that God has given me this talent that I can love at the same time. I can concentrate on it. I'm interested in it. So yeah.
Actually, the sport is very good for the youth actually because it instills a lot of very mature qualities at an early age. So it entails discipline and patience and the discipline to train every day basically is a lifestyle if you want to compete professionally in motorsports. So I really think it's very beneficial to start kids in motorsports. Yeah, when we started, my structure internally para sundan niya araw-araw, workout routine niya, homework, tapos practice niya sa karting. Everything's planned with him. Well, actually, studies and training. Actually, the funny thing is, no, lahat ng grades niya tumaas. Yes, let's incentivize it. We gave him an incentive that if his grades are not satisfactory to us, he can't climb. Ayun. So, tapos tumaas lahat. Pero nung sinama mo siya, sabi nga, kinikwento ka niya, sinama mo, meron na talaga intention to introduce that to him O parang nice ko na, like, sama ka, well, given my background, no, I wanted to share what I have passion for as well to him and see if he would love it. And he did. So that's good that we're here today. For this year, no, we're just very focused on his Japan stint because he will be racing for Cosmic Japan and this year. So we're focusing on this year. If he does well, we'll move from there. But we want him to go single-seater cars. So basically GP2, GP3, and then hopefully F1. So that's our direction. Magkakaroon tayo sa'yo, Kevin, kasi ikaw ay isang champion driver din, no? You went through drag racing and then drifting. But before that, you were into golf. Ano ba na talaga rito, golf or racing? Una ang golf po. Golf muna? Yes. Golf was my first love, no? But the pace of the sport is very slow. So, like anything in life, ginusto ko balance eh. So, I got into motorsports para yung extreme niya. So, that gave me balance in my life. Something very fast and something very slow. You also achieved some titles also when you were a junior golfer. Ano ba itong mga nakuha mo when you were playing for the country? Actually, there's numerous already that I don't remember. Actually, this is also one advice that I've always given Gabe, that trophies are not important. Ang importante is your learning curve on whatever sport you are in. It doesn't matter because there are times na nanalo ako but I did not feel good about it. May times din natalo ako but I feel good about it. So we don't really put importance also for Gabe on trophies and all the cups. Doesn't matter. What we're focusing on is on personal development.
I mean, yeah, the trophy is nice to have, but I mean, it's more important that your skills develop because a lot of people have a lot of money but no skill at all. But many people also, they have a lot of skill but no money. So, you know, you wanna develop your skill level so you can be the best of the best.
Like for example, no, we have this in the Philippines, like for the karting industry itself. We have this thing called the other teams hire blockers because they have the money to hire an extra driver to block for the child. And I very totally disagree on this concept because it takes away from the youth the willingness to learn and win. You know, when they go abroad, they see a big grid, if their blocker is not there, they cannot compete. Right? And I really think that's a very big fundamental flaw in our local karting circuit, that they are forgetting that we are there to make the kids be the best driver they can be. But what's happening here in the Philippines, like now for games industry, that's the fundamental flaw. I mean, people can pay for an extra driver to block for their top driver. It's another form of cheating. No, it's not. It's actually not cheating. In F1, there's that strategy. They use blockers, really. But for me, in karting, these are kids. It's too early to introduce that strategy. They hire an extra driver. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's always blocking other guys on his back. Ah, okay. So there's a comfort level for the kid. So his learning curve plateaus. That's the problem. And that's rampant here. I won't name names, but that's rampant in the Philippines. In my opinion, no, let's get to F1 first before we do those strategies. We have a lot of good drivers. You know, it's not just Gabe. We have a lot of underprivileged, very good drivers. While I'm on air, I want to ask all the brands and sponsors out there, please support local motorsport because we lack the support. We have the talent to get to F1. We just need a more structured program. We have a good starters program, which is the PRS, Boston Racing School, but that will only get you so far. We need more, more scientific programs like what they use in Europe. In the US, yeah. But actually, the closest is Marlon Structure. He is the test driver for Lotus F1 already. So we actually wish you the best, Marlon.
Partner, alam mo, bilib ako dito kay Kevin, ano? Kasi nga, nag-golf siya and then, until now, are you still into drifting?
I just retired
Nag-retire
last
ka
year
na?
to focus on
Ba't ang aga niyo mag-retire?
Oo nga.
Si Karen nag-retire.
Pero babalik din ako.
Babalik
din
na
ako.
boxer ito. Retire and then
Pwede
come
pa naman
back.
And then, nag-turn pro ka naman sa golf noong 2007. Nag-abot ba kayo ni Jupik Pagunsan?
Yes, I know him personally. We play a lot.
You play a
Yeah.
lot, oh. At si Jupik kasi talagang active pa rin, no?
Yes.
Last week, I had an interview with him.
Yes.
At kumita na pala ng ano yan, almost $800,000
Yes.
for
He's doing well.
Si
5
Gerard.
years.
Nag-abot din kayo.
Rosales.
Hindi, si Gerard
Cantada.
Cantada.
Higher batch.
Higher
Higher
batch.
batch,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Yun ang kaibigan ko sa ano sa golf. So, siguro si Gabe, long-term plan for a young age like you, meron ka na bang ganon, Gabe, na tinitignan in terms of trying to parang chart your career and your life in general?
Yeah, I'm marking my targets, like the champions right now. I'm looking back at their careers. So, like at their age, I should be doing by that. I should doing that by their age. Then, like example, 14. Then they got the world championship already. So by 14, I should be a world champion already.
In
So I
karting.
can get to their level.
Right.
So if I can, if I can do all of those, that means I'll have a successful career and I can get to F1.
Right.
Yeah.
Saka yung mga ibang F1 drivers, no? Ang aga naging champion, di ba? Sina Lewis Hamilton, and then Jenson Button.
Yes.
Yung mga classmates mo, kasi kakaiba di ba? At that very young age, nagcha-champion ka na. At ano naman ang impression sa'yo ng mga classmates mo? Ano sinasabi sa'yo?
That's good. Like, it's good that you're getting wins. That's good. We support you. Yeah.
Pero yung ibang classmates mo, palagay ko, hindi naman nahilig sa karting. Ano naman hilig nilang sports?
The normal ones like basketball, volleyball, badminton,
PlayStation.
Yeah, there. Yeah, there. Yeah.
Pero don't you feel, parang, are there classmates of yours, parang they feel intimidated with your popularity, your success, and if ever, kung meron kasi kaibigan mo na, you wanna be close with him, pero, gano'n nga, parang they feel intimidated sa'yo.
It's just annoying when you hear these rumors, you hear people talking behind your back. I mean, why you have to do that naman? For what? You know.
Yeah. Pero, is that an advantage in terms of with girls?
No.
Really,
In my point of view, no.
Nakatingin lang si mama sa'yo, ikaw talaga. Di nga, Gabe. Ha?
No, really, no.
May crush ka na.
No.
Wow? Mamaya bulong mo sa akin. Pag-usapan natin.
Okay, Gabe and Kevin, people have the impression that motorsports is a very risky undertaking, dangerous sometimes. Pero hindi naman siguro dahil karamihan ng mga dumaan sa ganitong training, mga safe drivers. In fact, they observe safety at all times. Dahil nga, they only race sa racetrack, but on the road, hindi naman. At Kevin, since ikaw nagmamaneho talaga sa kalye, si Gabe hindi pa pwede. Ano ba yung mga safety tips na pwede mong ibigay sa ating mga nakikinig ngayon?
But just going back to what you just said, totoo po yan. Before my formal training or my track experience, teenage aggression gusto mong ilabas sa kalye. But when I experienced the racetrack, you can bring it out there. You get your proper fundamentals there. You don't have to do it on the road because it's very irresponsible to drive recklessly on the road. And I do agree, professional drivers, they drive safely on the roads. Yeah.
Okay, at ikaw naman Gabe, as of now, ano ba yung mga safety precautions na ginagawa mo when you race and when you're on the road?
On the road, always check your tires, always check your engine, just check all the bolts on the cart in case nothing will get loose and it might take off in the middle of the race. Check your chutes, if it's correctly zipped up, your helmet, wear a neck brace, wear gloves.
Racing shoes.
Yeah, racing shoes. You can't wear normal shoes there
Right.
because you know, in case something might burn or something, you know, your shoes might get this burned and you might get injured. So yeah.
So you think that when you're at the right age and driving a regular car, you'll be a more responsible driver?
Yes, you'll be more responsible because people out here in public, they like hat out their car here,
Yes.
get into crashes, get injured. But if you experience the track life, like, you know, if you bring your car to the track, that's where you can really bring out your car to really hat out it, because like you won't get any traffic there or anything. So
Puro one way yan.
yeah, one way.
Ikaw ba nagkaroon ng aksidente sa
Yeah,
track?
yeah, I have accidents already in Macau.
Mhm.
And Asian karting open there. I crashed on the downhill turn,
Mhm.
and the steering wheel hit my middle abdomen.
He was actually hospitalized for his first international competition. Can you imagine the horror of the family?
First pa lang yun.
First
Yeah.
international out.
Buti si Mami Karen, hindi, nako anak, medyo, wag muna. Wala bang ganong factor si Mama?
Nung gusto niyang sabihin sa akin yon, but I told her right away that it's part of racing. If you don't, it's part of the game. Everyone will get into an accident, but as I said, that's why I do it in the racetrack, because it is a controlled environment.
Right. Actually, mas maraming na aksidente sa kalsada
Totoo po yun.
kaysa sa racetrack.
Totoo po yun.
Ano maganda nga pala matanong natin kay Gabe, partner, nung time na first accident niya, kasi ibang bata, di ba, para, ayoko
nagkakaroon ng
na.
trauma, di ba?
Sa'yo, Gabe, how was the feeling during and after that accident?
Well, during, it really hurt, of course.
Masakit yun.
Yeah, because you're going downhill like 80 miles an hour.
What happened ba? May mistake on your part, the racetrack itself, or from a competitor? Paano ba?
Both of it. Like, two mistakes were the track condition and my mistake. Because I was turning in, then I went all the way out, like to the edge talaga. Then my cart slipped, so I crashed right into the wall. And
Yan ang bata. Kasi ibang bata, hindi, kasi itong kalaro ko eh. Di ba? Di ba? Hindi attitude na. Dapat nang sinabi sa mga bata, hindi ba? So, pag ka, sumbong mo sa akin ha. Ito hindi. Kasalanan niya, di ba? Inaako niya. And kino-correct niya. And for sure, you learned a lot.
yeah, I learned a lot.
So yun, after nun, yung bang tipo na, did it cross your mind na parang, ano ba, tuloy ko ba? Or masakit eh?
No, that didn't cross my mind. No.
Because we have a system with Gabe on his learning curve. We approach it very scientifically. So we have for him to analyze his mistakes and never do that same mistake again.
Yeah.
Ayun.
I'm sure maraming mga magulang yun, kasamang Rona. Pwede kaya anak ko dyan?
Actually, pwede. Pero, di ba, magastos karting? Like yung isang cart mismo, ano ka agad yan? Parang 100,000 pesos ka agad. Tapos, kapag ka nagtitraining ka o nagko-compete, ang dami mong gulong na kailangan. Ang dami mong susunugin na goma, di ba?
Yes, totoo po yun.
Mga mensahe mula kay Gabe Cabrera and Kevin Tayaw.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, DC, COL, Cosmic Japan, Uno Magazine, Massive Gaming. If you want to check more about them, just go to massivegaming.ph to check out more about them. Also, I would like to thank Ian King and Kilton Motors.
Wow. Thank you very much, Gabe and Kevin.
Yeah, I'd like to thank also my sponsor, Ian King of Victoria Court and Car Porn Racing. Please check the Car Porn Racing Facebook. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and you also have your video on YouTube, di ba?
Yeah.
Pwede mo sabihin kahit isa lang, so they can check it.
Website.
You can go to my Facebook page also, Gabriel Gabe Tayo Cabrera on Facebook. You can check that out. All my photos, pictures, updates are all there. You can check everything about me there.
My fan page as well, Kevin Tayo on Facebook. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, okay, so mga kaibigan, hanggang sa muli sa next week, dito po sa Action Sports. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Ron De Los Reyes, saying thank you for joining us. Enjoy sports, stay healthy, drive safely.
Yan, ako naman si Denny Springs. At until next week, para po sa Action Sports, saan man, kailan man,
Kapatid!